Well, good evening, everyone. This is Alvie from Just Alvie News. It is Friday at 8:30. It's going to be our news update. We're going to try to get this done in 1 hour. Then we can come back on if we need to. Top stories, we're going to talk about a employee at Bauxite High School getting arrested. Arkansas State Police seize over 3,400 pounds of marijuana. I'm going to show you some solar eclipse maps. And if we have time, we'll talk about that video I shared. If not, we'll come back a little later. Y'all got a few seconds when you log on. While you do, make sure you click a reaction. Don't forget to hit share and say hi down in the comments. Hope everybody enjoyed this great, wonderful day that we had. So you guys are popping on now. Boom, 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 boom. I really got to work on my setup here, or fix my cylinder one that looks kind of nasty. We had a beautiful day out today. What's up, Amanda? But it turned into hoodie weather before we over it, so I even changed shoes. What's up, Beverly? Beverly got that subscriber badge on. Thank you for being a subscriber. I appreciate that. What up, Shane? Boo. Oh, wait, Shane, wait. Shane says boo on the pot bus. Wait till you see all this weed they got. We got some pictures of it and everything. Incredible. What's up, Debbie? What's up, Amanda? Hopefully we won't have any disturbances with me going on, and hopefully I'll be able to speak. Yesterday it was bad. I couldn't pronounce words. I will go ahead and get started since I got a few of you guys on. So the very first story I want to cover, I can't believe this. Like, this happened a lot in Saline County. We did have another school employee arrested. So Saline County Sheriff's Office resource officer at Bauxite High School. What's up, Mammy Lou? Was notified of an incident of a person they're calling a paraprofessional providing a student with a vape cartridge. Whoop, whoop. Get to feeling better, Kathy. The paraprofessional was identified as 48-year-old Marcella Barnett. We're going to show you her mugshot because she was arrested. That's her right there. That's 48-year-old Marcella Barnett. Now, once the school resource officer was made aware of that I can't believe this is all that happened originally, she was issued a citation for contributing to the delinquency of a minor for providing the student with the vape cartridge. Right after she received the citation, according to the press release, she resigned from her position and was escorted immediately off of school property. What's up, Polly? We'll get to that in a minute. Now, Saline County Sheriff's Office got involved, of course, and after further investigation of the incident, it was revealed that this lady, Marcella Bryant, had provided substances to the student on a previous occasion. So they got a warrant for her arrest, and they issued it for her. She was arrested yesterday and charged with providing minors with tobacco, contributing to the delinquence of a minor, endangering the welfare of a minor, tampering with physical evidence, delivery of a Scheduled 4 or Scheduled 5 controlled substance, and delivery of a Scheduled 6 controlled substance. So she's been delivering this stuff to this kiddo before. I'm going to show you her face right now. No. We will work toward some FOIA requests so we can get some more details in that to see exactly what the controlled substances they are. What's up, Laverne? What's up, Rachel? What's up, Patricia? Patricia got her subscriber badge on. Thank you for being a subscriber. I appreciate that. So, yeah, another teacher. Remember just last week, I think it was, that teacher finally got sentenced for having inappropriate relationships with a student. And now we have this. Sounds like she provided more than tobacco based on what they're charging her with the schedules. What's up, Melody? Gotta love some of the OG people in these schools. Well, look, I don't know, like, why? You get into school, you should know better. You should know better. All right, second story we want to cover today. The one Shane, my little brother's here for. So Arkansas State Police She does look proud of herself. Actually, hey, I'm gonna pull it. You know that warrant me pulling the picture back up if I got it here. She did look proud of herself. Uh, Sandra, I have no further details on the accident that out the Saline County towards Vimy Ridge in Sardis yesterday, where that lady was med flighted over there, out of there. I heard she's in pretty bad shape. What's up, Ada? Oh yeah, yeah. She actually did. That's what I'm saying, Shane. That the delivery of a scheduled 4 and a scheduled 5 and a scheduled 6 controlled substance is a little bit more than tobacco. Whatever it is, they sure tacked on the charges. What's up, Kathy? So Arkansas State Police seized. They sent out. They'd been. What's up, Donna? Donna, you ain't very late, so you good. Um, Over the past few weeks, they've been sending out little minor reports about doing a drug bust, and most of these are going to be up in Crawford County. Uh, and we got in today, like the extent of it. So basically, they had 6 recent traffic stops. And as a result of that, 824 pounds of illegal marijuana, 2,638 pounds of illegal marijuana products, that'd be like vapes. We got some pictures we're going to show you, and multiple weapons. All 6 seizures took place on Interstate 40, with 3 occurring on a single day, and 5 of the 6 seizures occurred in Crawford County. So absolutely, they was targeting Crawford County. And as I show you the pictures, I'm going to go over with you. What's up, Kathy? I'm going to show you some of the pictures right now. We'll scroll through the pictures and I'll get it back. Now, this is the back of actually of a tractor trailer that they pulled over. And they had it in there. You see the marijuana product there. These are vapes. These bags here probably contain marijuana back in the back. Definitely got some pre-rolls there. What's up, Montana? What's up, Nicole? There is some of the marijuana right there. That's a massive amount of marijuana. Can I hit that? No, that won't work. More garbage bags of marijuana. Well, Shane, I think they was just doing traffic stops. K9 Bosco Hazen PD detects a lot. Obviously, and here's a more carload. Shane says, damn, they got my plug. In West Memphis. And there's another carload of it. And just satchels of marijuana. So those are like the marijuana. Now, this started on Valentine's Day is when this actually got started. So on the 14th, it was about 2 o'clock. They pulled over a tractor trailer carrying 3 vehicles on the eastbound on Interstate 40 in Crawford County. Of course, they searched the trailer, and troopers found 18 bags of contraband marijuana. I love the words they use in this press release. Most of these are going to be in Crawford County. Yeah, it's a lot of plant. That's a lot of plant. They said they found 18 bags of contraband marijuana weighing a total of 412 pounds. It was concealed in the truck being hauled. That's some of the pictures we've seen. 2 minor children was with them. Arkansas State Police transported the driver, and I'm not going to be pronouncing all these names. Holy Mother Moon Pies. It is a lot. It's a lot. That's just a little, really. 10 times that much comes into Little Rock. Well, it probably cut the supply down a little bit. So, Jezreel O.T., 29 of Little Rock. Passengers Robert Sanders, 33, and Sierra Hewlett, 27, both in North Little Rock, was transferred to the Crawford County Jail, where they were charged with possession of a Scheduled 6 controlled substance, kind of like that teacher was, that paraprofessional was up there. So I said it's definitely more than just tobacco. With the intent to deliver, possession of drug paraphernalia, and 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a minor. Don't know why that charge is added in. Hewlett also had an outstanding felony warrant. They take that much out of Saline County every week. I don't think they do, actually. Saline County is a little bit more lenient. Well, if you have this much, they're going to take you to jail. They also seized all 3 of the vehicles and the tractor trailer. And, of course, the children were released into DHS custody. And then on February 20th, because there was 2 children with them, yeah, prices will go up. No, they won't impact prices at all. At all. They came from Oklahoma. Some of them did. Like, we got more. Priscilla's jumping ahead. We got 5 stories here. So on February 20th, they made another one. It was around 12:10 p.m. They stopped a black GMC pickup. It was on Interstate 40 eastbound around the 8 mile. The first one was on the 1st mile marker for a traffic violation. The driver told the state trooper he was traveling from Oregon to Florida by way of Arkansas. Of course, the ASP searched the vehicle, and they found those 9 duffel bags. These here. Those 9 duffel bags. Containing 211 pounds of illegal marijuana in 190 vacuum-sealed bags. See, they counted the weight of the bag, because each one of those bags would be 1 pound in that line of business. It's anywhere for minor children's around all the contraband. They also discovered a loaded .357 Magnum revolver in a fanny pack on one of the passenger side of the vehicle, along with $3,978 in cash. Good grief, and you're hauling kids around. Well, you're probably less likely to get pulled over. Then maybe that's their thinking. Most of the time when they bust these type of people, they're speeding, they have expired something, busted out plates. You mean they give them a reason to pull them over in most cases. Arkansas State Police on that stop on the 20th arrested Thomas Elliott of Deerfield Beach, Florida. Took him to the Crawford County Jail, and he's facing multiple charges, including simultaneous possession of drug and firearms. Of course, they'll tack on those as they go. Busted license plate, that's a good one. That weighs more than my mama. Yeah, probably one of those bags does. Well, we continue on the 20th. Remember that last one we just did on the 20th? They stopped a white Chevy Suburban traveling, guess where? Eastbound on Interstate 40, this time at the 5 mile marker. They searched the SUV. They discovered 3 large boxes containing 50 pounds of illegal marijuana in the rear cargo area. I'm going to pull those pictures back up. Where did my pictures go? I lost my pictures to show you. Oh, well, we have the one. Additionally, they got a 9mm Glock handgun was found in the center console. Can't fix stupid. Should have just got a ticket and let go. Yeah. What's up, Tracy? Tracy got her subscriber badge on. Thank you for being a subscriber. I appreciate that. So they transported that driver. That's Winton Foya, F-O-Y. I guess I'm pronounced right. 33 of Georgia, and the passenger Dejah Johnson, 28 of Atlanta, Georgia, to the Crawford County Regional Detention Center, where they were charged with possession with purpose to deliver a controlled substance, possession of felony drug paraphernalia, and simultaneous possessions of drugs and a firearm. What's up, James? How are you? Well, then they took a couple of days off. So then we bring it to the 22nd. So on the 22nd, meanwhile, the fentanyl rolled on by. I think they actually do get some fentanyl in there, if I remember reading correctly. What's up, Lisa from California? Got her subscriber badge on as well. So on February 22nd, they took a couple of days off. Around 10:30 a.m., we're at the 2 mile marker, eastbound, take a guess, Interstate 40. They pulled over a white Silverado pickup truck to an enclosed trailer due to a traffic violation. I told you. Nicole says, Lisa just married Jane. There were 9 in the mug last week. Oh, yeah, a lot of meth last week. When they searched the vehicle, they found 2,628 pounds of illegal marijuana vapes. So they weigh it. If you guys don't know, oh, yeah, they definitely profiled Interstate 40, which is kind of unfair way to do it. Because when these drug laws was set up, they do everything by weight. So like I told you, how many bags they had compared to the weight, they was weighing the bag weight, so they're getting charged with that plastic too. In the case of the vapes, they'll actually get charged for the weight of the box and the vape, which is a little unfair because it tells you how much is in there, but that's how they're going to do it. So 2,628 pounds of illegal marijuana vapes and 21 pounds of contraband marijuana. Now, the reason they got to use contraband and illegal now is because medical marijuana is legal in this state. So they have to distinguish the difference. They did arrest 29-year-old Janet Areola and 35-year-old Jose Escobedo, both of Cumming, Georgia. So that's the second one up out of Georgia. And they were transported to the Crawford County Detention Center. Both were charged with trafficking controlled substance and endangering the welfare of a minor. So I'm guessing, even though the report didn't say that, I'm guessing they probably had a minor child with us. So now we can look. Here's another picture. There's one. I got one under here. Here's one of the guns they found. They didn't show us a picture of the 9mm. I really don't know where my pictures went. All right, so now I think we're done. I think we're done with Crawford County, right? So we're going backtrack and go to February 20th. Arkansas State Police, once again, they stopped a black 2023 Chevrolet Equinox on I-40 eastbound, but is near mile marker 173. So it's in Lone Oak County, the county I don't like at all. As far as their local sheriff there. For a traffic violation again, upon searching the vehicle, the trooper discovered a shrink wrap package containing 119 bundles of illegal marijuana, weighing 126 pounds. So he had 119 pounds of marijuana. And they transported driver Zhang, Xiong, 34, of Holman, Wisconsin, to the Lone Oak County Detention Center, where he was charged with felony possession of a Scheduled 6 controlled substance with the purpose to deliver. And he had originally told the police he was traveling from Mississippi to Oklahoma. You would think after the first couple got caught, the other dummies would have caught on. Not if they're not connected. They'd never know. Lone Oak is horrible about good old boys. Says, well, we can do whole podcasts on Lone Oak. All right, so we got another one on February 22nd. Says at 4:04 p.m., once again on Interstate 40 in Crawford County, they stopped a gold Chevy Malibu, this time at the 2-mile marker, so they're not even stopping them in the same place. They searched the trunk of the vehicle and located approximately 4 pounds of illegal marijuana compared to what they got before, and no big deal. They should let this guy go. And 10 pounds of illegal marijuana product. So there you go. That's why they got him. Lone Oak is as crooked as hell. Yes, they are. Trooper seized the contraband and justice for Hunter, by the way. Dude is sitting in... We'll talk about Michael Davis later. Trooper seized the contraband and arrested the driver, Chip Irvin, 45, of Mississippi. Kathy, most of the time... Kathy had a good question. What gives them probable cause to search? Most of the time, they can talk their way into a search in there or come up with some reasons. I guarantee you it's going to take some FOIA requests and follow up with the public information officer. They probably already had the drug canine right there, so they wouldn't be sitting there waiting because they can't detain you for an extended amount of time waiting for a canine to get there unless you're being detained for some other reason. Lone Oak as straight as a question mark. Ha! Yeah, right? So they did, once again, take Irvin to the Crawford County Jail where he was charged with possession with intent and delivery possession of paraphernalia. So they absolutely charged him with that. I'm going to see if I can't get those pictures pulled back up for you guys that missed them. So there you go. All that marijuana that they had. Where did I go? I done lost myself here. What gives them probable cause to search? Their opinion. Yeah, it usually does. Most of the time, like now, we'll read Gina's comment. It says, people are stupid because the state police advertise they will get you if you're trafficking because you know the highway is the main highway traveled coming into out of Arkansas. Absolutely. Most of the dummies smoke pot while transporting it, or you can sometimes smell it no matter how good it was wrapped. True. James says Lonoc is known as set up corrupt, dirty ATM machine for the cops. Kathy says, I guess everyone will have to buy from the dispensary now. That's funny. What's up, Frank? Guys, y'all know what to do when Frank comes on. We stop what we're doing and say, hi, Frank. Hi, Frank. That will cray-cray on that marijuana. If I can find those pictures again, I will show them to you guys. So now I want to talk about just a little bit. Well, I got that done faster. I might actually make the hour this time. But they knew worried about all these crooked cops killing people, like in Lonoc, like former Lonoc County Sheriff Deputy Michael Davis, who become a trustee his first day in jail, which shouldn't happen, already getting special treatment. Okay, so one thing you're going to hear me talk about the next 30 days is the huge solar eclipse that's coming to our country and very much in our state. I want to show you some maps here real quick. We won't spend a lot of time talking about it tonight because we'll keep bringing it up, but I got some questions like, where's it going to go? What's the best place to see it? So I'm going to show you guys a couple of maps, and it's going to take place on April 8th. And if you don't know yet, we will have more people in the state of Arkansas than we ever had before in our history. What's up, Libby? Don't be mad at cops for busting these idiots. Be mad at the idiots for not being better at their job. I agree with you, Debbie. Right, I was about to tell you, one of the questions I've been getting asked is where to get glasses to watch solar eclipse, because you will need glasses to watch, because it's going to be over us for a while at the point you need glasses. Your library, Saline County Library has them. Pulaski County Library, Central Arkansas Library System has them as well if you have your library card. Locally, I know you can get them from Sanders Ace Hardware, and I believe one of the Circle K's has them, but I would go somewhere more local here if we can get them local. What's up, Sandy? What's up, Deborah? So I'm going to kind of show you that. So April 8th, all these people are coming because we got one of the best views around to actually watch it, because right here in the epicenter. So we're going to have all these people in our state. So it's going to cause congestion. It's going to cause network problems as far as our cell phones. The government's even warning us to buy groceries, fill up the gas, have an emergency plan with your family, take cash out. The government is telling us this. The government is telling you to take cash out of the ATM machine before this. They never do that, because if we all run out and take all of our money out of the banks, it collapses our whole make-believe system that we got set up here. James says, I think God every day that I don't have to live like that no more. New Beginning Pregnancy Resource Center has glasses and special thing for phone camera to take pictures. Oh, that's cool. So we're going to be talking a lot about it because we want to make sure we're prepared. I don't think people realize how big of an event this can be. It's going to clog our roadways, especially at this new time, the time of day it's having. We seen what happened yesterday with AT&T's network outage, which they determined was not a terrorist attack. Kind of wreaked havoc. Well, this is going to be a lot all over our state. I hope it gets videoed. I can't get home to Little Rock to see it. Where are you going to be at, Libby? Because it's all over the place. First map I'm going to show you a couple of maps. So if I can. This is really going to kind of give you the path of it. This right here, as we're going up, this is where we're going to see it. You see it cross right over. In other words, we're going to be one of the hot spots in here. Debbie's asking me about the balloon that was floating around. The military didn't investigate it. They said it was no spy balloon, but we'll wait for them to do that. That was today. So that's one map you kind of see. But I wanted to show y'all Arkansas, and I got a couple of maps pulled up here for Arkansas to give you more of a detail here. So if you're in, of course it would do that. If we're in anywhere in this red line, and we'll pull that up in a minute, and we'll be able to see how many minutes. you're going to see the eclipse. You see Little Rock's completely covered, Hot Springs, Conway, Searcy. Now this blue line in the middle is going to be the best place all the way up through our state. But if you live anywhere in here, you will definitely be impacted. So pretty much everybody that is around here will. Now let me get you the state pulled up. I'll put it on my face while I'm trying to fix that. Have y'all been paying attention to this eclipse? I've lost my image, so now I'm going to go pull it back up. Anything under the blue line will be under 3 minutes, I think. Well, I got a map that'll pull that up. We're about to learn together. Because I think here in Little Rock, we're going to get 3 minutes and 53 seconds of total eclipse. Now, here's the difference. We usually have partial eclipse, which means we're always seeing part of the sun. This is going to be totality of it. It's going to be completely blacked out in the middle of the day. The only thing we're going to be able to see is little rings around it. What's up, Marilyn? All right. So now here, that's okay. We'll do it this way. Wow. All right. So this is a very bad map of how many minutes that you got. You see Little Rock here. This one here, that's the southern limit of the total eclipse. This side of Little Rock, now here's Little Rock, is 2 minutes. So anything on this side of Little Rock is going to be 2 minutes. Right here in Little Rock, we're right past the 3 minute mark. Then other parts of Little Rock will be 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Remember, most of us is going to be somewhere up in this area. So we will have the between 3 minutes and 3.5 minutes. Then when you get to about the Conway line, you have 4 minutes. Then right up in here past Conway, you start really seeing it 4 minutes and 16 seconds, 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Then it goes 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, and then we're out of the northern spectrum of it. So I saw where Little Rock was a total. No, Little Rock should be about 3 minutes and about 20 seconds. What I will do, I promise you guys, I'll have better maps. We'll kind of zoom in on our communities, but I just wanted to give you all guys like a kind of an overview so we can start talking about it. Here's the thing. I already was one of those comments I read. Boy, they fly up real quick. Sandy asked about the street lights. Yeah, so here's some things that you should already know about before it gets here. You're going to hear crickets start chirping in the middle of the day. You're going to hear frogs chirping, animals acting like it's nighttime. Because to them, they're going to be fooled and thinking it's nighttime. So you're going to see the animals acting strange. They've already, they're telling you about that, so you know. So your animals will act strange because they'll be out of sync with it. That'll be one thing. The street lights will come on if they're programmed to come on when dark hits. So if you have anything that comes on when the lights go out or it gets dark, those are all going to pop on. Maybe a day to stay home. I will tell you just about every school in the state, school district in the state of Arkansas, just about all of them is closed. As far as I know, every school district within the actual path has closed and let out for that day. They've been planning for this for more than a year, and I'm not talking about for the tourists coming to town. I'm talking about emergency management services for the counties and the state. They've been forming a plan. How is all of our freeways and our side roads going to handle all this traffic? Kind of at the same time, because they will start getting here before the 8th. They project people start coming in the 6th. I knew someone was going to ask me what day was April 8th. But you know we can do that right now. So they've been working on the traffic plan. 2024. They've been working on the traffic plan. So that's one thing. I will tell you right now, all the hotels around here have jacked up rates. Most of them are selling out as well. And it's going to be on a Monday, to let you know. There you go. Thanks, Tim. Because you're closed on Monday. Yes, it'll be on a Monday. It'll actually start on Mexico's Pacific coast around 11 o'clock, and then they'll move in. And as we get closer, I'll give you the exact time. I promise you guys, like, I will do an entire video, multiple, on the eclipse. So whatever questions you have, you can drop them. I might not have the answers tonight. Like, what I'll promise you I'll get is for our little area, I'll get you the times and some other things. But until we get to that point, we got to make sure we're prepared and make sure our state's doing their job. So they have been working on emergency preparedness. They don't really know the impact on traffic. They are warning people to buy groceries beforehand, fill up your cars for gas, take money out of the ATM machine, and have a plan set up with your family in case something goes wrong. Now, one of the things that we have to consider is they don't really know what it's going to do to all the satellites that we have. That's one thing, but they got a contingency plan for that. But for our real life plan, we're going to have to bother with network and internet traffic because every state is set up to handle its own population. And as the population grows, the cell phone carriers add more bandwidth. Well, it is what we are. We don't have additional room for 8 million people to come to our state and maintain our current bandwidth. They're not sure how all that's going to go. Now, the carriers that provide internet and cell phone coverage, they do have some portable units that they said they could deploy if necessary. I don't know yet what would trigger the necessary step, because here's the issue. If your networks start going down and we congest up all the networks, not only might our cell phone servers go down and our internet servers go down, but it can impact ATM's ability to connect and let you withdraw money. It can impact your pay at the pump systems at your gas station. And it could shut down a lot of small businesses, I'll tell you that, even though they can still use calculators to do it. A lot of your retailers, restaurants, they all depend on the internet for their point of sale system. A lot of small businesses have squares, and all that'll be down if something goes wrong, because they will prioritize that network. Nody, right now we're just catching up on solar eclipses coming. Donna's naming some stuff. Security cameras connected. I told some people the other day, my vacuum cleaner, my security cameras, my lights, my washer and dryer, I got all this stuff that's connected to the internet. If the internet goes down or they reroute the bandwidth, we'll lose that ability. I don't have wired internet connection. I have Verizon, so it comes right through the house. So that could be impacted as well. So over the next few weeks, not only will I show you the maps and the best places to go and where to avoid, because there's going to be certain areas. I wouldn't be in Benton area on that day. It's going to be full. If you're a food truck owner now, I'd be looking for you a spot to set up where these tourists is going to be here. I bet there'd be a huge rise in crime that day. The only way I believe there'd be a huge rise in crime would be petty crime. But I promise you, every law enforcement agency around will probably be on mandatory overtime, so they won't be able to get off. That's just going to be, that's currently my guess. They'll also have reserve officers in as well. June says the Boy Scouts of Little Rock are offering a chance to the public to spend the night at Damascus Camp Rockefeller during the eclipse. June, send us some information on that. That would be awesome. Too much police presence. With 8 million people coming to our state, I don't know if we can have too much police presence, if you know what I mean. Because not only are the people that stand here in the hotels, y'all need to put in context what 8 million people is. We only have, what, 3 million people in our state right now that live here. Probably a little over 3 million. A little over 3 million. And they're expecting 8 million visitors. Almost 3 times the amount of our total population. Let that sink in. That's why I'm telling you we should really, when our government is warning us to take these preparation steps, we should go ahead and do it. Anytime our government tells us to pull money out of the bank, we should listen to them, because they won't tell us to do that unless there was a reason on there. But we'll definitely cover that. I think they're overestimating. Possibly, Sandy, possibly, but they are basing that on reservations that's already been made. Hotels that's already been booked, conventions that's already been booked. Like, there's millions of people that have already made plans and booked their hotels and booked their Squirrel, Airbnbs, and things like that. Like, it, and some you can't even get around there sometimes. Alvie, sorry I'm late, just got home. Oh, no problem, Regina. That's cool. Gina got that subscriber badge on as well. So we'll do several more videos on it. We're going to do one on best way to watch it, safest way to watch it. Then we'll do some on preparedness and things of that nature. Marilyn says, heard of people renting their yards. I made that joke. And I might actually get on Facebook and tell any of my Texas friends if they want to come on down and watch, or come on up, should I say, and watch the eclipse from my yard. I'll rent them a space out in my front yard. Oh my God, save out all the time, squirrel. That's one of my catchphrases there. Arkansas don't have big events, so we're going to be under prepared for sure, since we're right in the line of this. Yes, no matter how prepared we can be, something might go wrong. We hope not. Has anyone here have friends and family coming to see it? I have had no one reach out to me personally. Maybe as it gets closer and they realize that my home is right in the middle of the three minute section, 3 minute 10 section, they will. Of course, most of my peeps live in Dallas, so they wouldn't have to drive far. Alvie, you should convert your barn to a little B&B for that. I wouldn't have time for the eclipse. I have thought about converting my... Oh, you're talking about the little bitty one. Oh, that'd be a nice one out there. I know which one you're talking about. So we'll definitely have more stories on that. We haven't had anything this big except maybe Clinton's election. No, this is much bigger than Clinton's election. Remember, our population is 3 million. They're expecting 8 million people to be in our state. We're going to quadruple our population for the weekend. That's cray-cray. Cindy says, none of her family or friends seem interested. I think we're going to see a lot more people. If we go back and look at that map, let me pull it up here. See if I can get the United States map. Why do I keep losing pictures? I know a guy that is close to an expert short of NASA on the eclipse. I'll get the info later. Awesome. That would be good. I'd love to do that. And I lost my other picture. Here it goes. I'll pull it up here. That's why I'm saying we will not nearly be as prepared as we need to be. I agree with you 100%. Stay vigilant for sure. Look, and when the government's telling us to take steps, remember, they don't do things to panic us. They undersell things to us. Good night, Christy. Enjoy that weather. Donna says she got 20 acres and a couple of rooms. We might be able to rent Donna's place. Don, we might need to get on this. Maybe when I'm done, I'll get, because, you know, I got people that live in multiple states that I'm friends with. Maybe we can get out to them. But my guess is, like, see Texas is part again. All up in here, I think people from this area, here's where we're going to see our travelers. We'll get our travelers all from probably up this area. That would be my guess. Where are you coming from, Robert? Right? Unless they're lying to us. April 8th. That's the day. What's up, William? So we'll definitely do more videos about that as well. And we'll even do one of the fun ones I brought up kind of yesterday, that there's some theories going around about that's the day the aliens are going to attack. And then some people think that might be the day the rapture's there. It's kind of funny. I never go out and shop or fill up or take out money, but good thinking, Marilyn. Yeah. Donna better rent a portalet for her property. Absolutely. If you're going to rent out your property, make sure you call Philip over at America's #1 septic and get him to get you a portable John out there. That way they're not urinating in your 20-acre. You know, maybe we shouldn't put a portable John out there, especially if they're from like way up north or to the left. Maybe we should give them the true Arkansas in the woods experience and let them go out into the woods. Just a suggestion. I don't know if I want 8 million people pooping and peeing in our state. I think we probably have enough people that do it already. Hit the wood line. That's what I'm saying, Dada. It's what we do when we're on the deer woods and stuff, unless we're in our deer camp castles that we have. But we'll definitely spend more time talking to that. Not to mention all the RVers that live across the country coming. Yes, RV spots might be where it is, Donna. We might need to set up the RV spot. Beverly says 5-gallon buckets. No, because then you have to empty those 5-gallon buckets. If I did that, I'm either renting a portable John or they're going right out the woods. The woods I walked y'all through on my personal page today. They can go right out there. There's plenty of woods. I'll tell them to cross the stream. That way it's on Shelly's property. Oh my God, our #1 septic. Right. For all of us that live in septic world around here, we can't have this influx of visitors using our toilets. They'll fill up. Dig a hole. Right, Jane, give them the true Arkansas experience. Can you imagine all those, if a bunch of people come in for California, we gave them the true Arkansas experience. No, you bring your tent. You can sleep in our yard. We'll put you close to the woods. No, we got plenty of woods to choose from. Where do you go to the bathroom? Well, you just pick a tree. That's what you do. And you use leaves. We can make it real country. They're going to believe it no matter what. Sorry, Lisa. I know you're watching from California. But we're very aware of the perceptions that other people might have of our state. Dig a hole, stick the bucket with hoe in the bottom. Once again, I ain't doing no bucket. I'm not, not me. I would absolutely call Philip at America's #1 septic and get one brought up. It's going to be too dark to pick a tree. Yeah, it is going to be pitch black. We're not going to have sun. Rent a shovel. Oh, there you go. Rent a shovel. What I want to do, I want to find a place that's close by that's not one of these cities. So like the unincorporated part of Pulaski County somewhere. Walk around and hawking them stuff. Sell them stuff. You know, if we get in these incorporated parts, we won't be able to sell them. Glow sticks. I will cop a squat while talking to you. Remember, it's going to be dark. No one will see. Debbie, sorry, I'm going to read Debbie's comment again because Debbie says, I will cop a squat while talking to you. Remember, it's going to be dark, so no one's going to see you. That's great. Sell glow sticks, that'd be good. Grab the right leaf, number 3 or 4 leaves. Those will. We don't want to tell them which ones. So stay in the woods in the Ozarks, 32 acres. Kathy, where we're currently talking about those 8 million people coming to visit us during the solar eclipse. Debbie, on her statement, who said she'll take a squat while talking to you because it's going to be dark, she's now informed me she has references. Problem is, it's only going to be dark for like 4.5 minutes. Some of you don't go that fast. You know who you are. All right, let's talk about that 4.5 minutes. Why it will be completely dark for 3 minutes. Keep in mind, this is going to be like a 2 or 3 hour event because we get to see the moon take over the sun. So while we think, because we're only talking the 3.5 minutes, because that's the 3.5 minutes of totality. In other words, we're not going to see nothing for 3.5 minutes. But it's going to take a few hours for the moon to move. So we're going to have a partial eclipse for a couple of hours before it actually gets there. So it's definitely longer than 3 minutes. Get toilet paper and sell it to them. Look, I would make money off of my crazy, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not touching human waste. We got people for that. Lisa from California said Michael, her husband, was a redneck, so nothing I said fazed her. Well, it's kind of cool. Oh yeah, Hot Springs Village and Ouachitas are supposed to be the best to see it from. Of course, Kathy's trying to sell out where she's from. We'll cover all it. The partial clip is where it looks cool because of the shadows. Very true. The shadows will be cast, and that's something else we'll talk about too. No, we've never seen this type of eclipse that we're about to happen. So for all us that watched eclipse before, even when we was younger, no matter how old you are right now, you have never seen this type of eclipse happen. But we're about to see. People have booked everything. Kathy, where you at? Girl, you can't come into the conversation talking about stuff we already talked about. We're talking about renting our yards out. We're talking about renting our spaces out and getting toilets for them, girl. By the way, I can talk to Kathy like that because we've known each other since we was kids. James says, technically, Russellville is the best spot. That's going to be, actually, James is about right on. Look, I'll show you. Way to go, James. Russellville is, because that blue line, that's where the best spot is. So he ain't a line. Russellville is definitely going to be one of the better spots to look at it. That's where NASA is going to post up. See, James, but like me, he's been following this stuff. Hey, James, you'll have, maybe you can come on when we do one of my Eclipse episodes. You can come on, and if I don't have any knowledge, man, put you on, you can share it as well. Because I'll get nerded out and all this stuff. Because I get fascinated with it. I sincerely don't think everybody understands the event that's happening. But it's going to be cool. Oh, heck, can they come sit in my driveway? $50 a head. I can only hold 100 people. Well, Kathy, that's what we was talking about. Hang on, let's catch Kathy up real quick. Keep in mind, we grew up in the same neighborhood, so we can be a little slow sometimes. So, Kathy, we were talking about renting spots out, just like you are. But then it was like, where are they going to go to the bathroom? So when you jumped on the conversation, we was discussing bathroom. I know Debbie up there said she'd take a squat while talking to us because it's going to be dark and no one will see. And then she followed up with she had references. So, recap for Kathy. They're having mass wedding in Russellville during totality. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I wonder, y'all know I officiate weddings. Can I charge extra for officiating weddings during totality? I'm not going to because I want to make sure I'm watching it. Your kiddos will be out of school. If you got sick or vacation days, I would encourage you to take one. Go ahead and try to book it off now before everybody else winds up. There was solar eclipse a few years ago. I saw that one and it was cool. No matter what solar eclipse you have seen so far, you've never seen one like this. Kat says, well, have walking trail and porta potties on the trails. That's what we're talking about, Kat. I love you, girl. It's bad when you have to marry the love of your life in complete darkness. Hey, we got some of the comments of the year dropping on this post. Debbie's and James is off the chain. Now, we'll tell y'all this. I don't know how they're projecting all this massive cloud cover, all this months. So they are projecting some cloud coverage, which can impact our ability to see in certain spots. I wonder if the HOA would allow it. Well, Jamie, most of us that are on here talking right now, we don't have HOAs. Our only HOA is us, and occasionally our neighbors getting on Facebook complaining about what we do, or occasionally calling the police because our dog's barking, or we're shooting our gun after 9, or we had music on after 10. Don't know what. We're in the country. These people move out here because we build these really nice neighborhoods, and I'm for that. But it's still the country. For real, they must be pretty. Y'all cracking me up. Don't be talking about people that way. We are in the woods. Right. We don't. Who on here has a HOA? I'm just curious. If you're part of a HOA, where are you from? Where you live? In Texas, we live in places that have HOAs. So I'm in Florida too. So I'm very familiar with them. Our HOA people are just Facebook groups. And look, they were so out of wild. Like for Sardis, there's like 5 community groups. For East End, there's like 5 because even people in those communities couldn't even agree on everything. We don't care about the HOA. Let's see, I missed that comment. We have yard sale that day. Oh, that'd be great. Have a yard sale that day. That'd be awesome. You know, the Karens will be taking notes on people. Absolutely will. HOA maybe get you if you bring porta potties. Maybe. My neighbor would welcome it. If I told Miss Sawyer, hey, I'm going to put 3 porta potties out here. If she said anything to me, I go, well, we're just going to tell them to use the woods then. Kathy's part of HOA in Hot Springs Village. I'm sorry, Kathy. No, I'm joking with you, friend. If you're part of a HO, you don't live in Landmark or East End. That is true. I wonder if Hope Valley, the new neighborhood they're building with these $700,000 houses down there, is going to have a HOA. But it's a POA. What's the difference? What does that P stand for? It's the Karens. Wouldn't live in HOA for real. I'm from the country, and I like it that way. Oh, I should have said, I'm from the country, and I like it that way. The porta potties on the trail. Oh, I got you. Your POA has already had porta potties on the trail. It's greatness. That's good. James has a technical question. He wants to know, is Hope Valley subdivision and Hope Valley Plaza technically in East End? Karen, are you Vimo or Cash App? I'm both. My Cash App is $ Star Wars Geek 69. My Vimo is probably Alvie at alwaysmakegoodchoices.com. Or I think you do have my phone number. Send me a message. My Cash App is $ Star Wars Geek 69. So Hope Valley, new development going in. Grace Health just moved there. Cravings is there. The library is going to open up hopefully sometime in the next 30 days. Larry's Pizza is there. We got a gymnastics place. There's barbershops, Easton Flowers and Gifts, Refresh and Glow Tanning, and they're building all these houses back there. Is it technically in East End? The simple answer is no. It is zip coded as Hensley. Different builders, Jamie, to answer your question. It's zip coded in Hensley, and East End, what has always been classified of East End, kind of stops. Because there's actually a sign when you're driving from Hope Valley to where it says East End. But I can tell you what the hope is, James. I'll fill you in. The hope is that East End is going to incorporate. What's up, Jennifer? And when we incorporate, that'll no longer be Hensley. That will definitely become part of East End. And my guess is places like Grace Church, the neighborhood that's going to end across the street from Grace, the Hope Valley subdivision, the schools, the East End schools that are down there. I firmly believe that is all going to be considered East End when this is all done. We might have traffic jams of cars leaving. Sandy, that's what I was talking about. Like, the traffic on the roads, just getting here and leaving is going to be horrific. Regina says, have the Sonic manager sell special Eclipse meals and drinks. I would prefer our local small businesses do that to them. Y'all getting a library? Yes, we're getting a library. I don't think they're going to walk that far, Kathy. It's down on at Art Street and Highway 167. They're waiting on the materials in now. Y'all can go to Saline County Library and go ahead and sign up for your library card. You do have to live in Saline County or work in Saline County, so I actually qualified. Or if your kids are part of school choice and they go to the Sheridan School District or a school within Saline County, they can get that as well. They'll ride their bike. Kathy, it's way far down there. They have to pass the subway and 4 other places get free Wi-Fi. There's several places in the shopping center now that offers free Wi-Fi. They don't drive down there. Hey, we're getting our drug problem under control around here. I'll have you know, Kathy, like we're rocking recovery in this area. People that you and I've known been messed up on drugs their whole life, they get clean and they're leading groups now. It's pretty cool. Almost got 7 years. We're getting close. James says, Sandy, yes, that's what Arkansas Department of Transportation is most afraid of. Yes, the mass exodus once totality is over. A lot of the communities are trying to do festivals and events to get people to stay. Right, because we don't want them to leave all at the same time, because that could be a problem. That could be a problem for your first responders, any wrecks. Kathy says, well, hell, I can come home. Give us one more year before you come home, Kathy. We'll get some more sober people here. But we are doing sobriety around here, like amazing. We got more recovery groups around here than we ever have. And this is amazing. People like Cadillac, Caleb Cruz, you know, now they got sobriety behind them, and now they're out helping others get sober. That's amazing. Coming will be spaced out, but leaving at the same time. Yeah, coming will be spaced out, but leaving they'll be exiting at the same time. I'll watch, I drive when it's over for all the traffic. They need some in Jacksonville. Recovery meetings, we'll try to find some in Jacksonville. James says, imagine if people leaving Razorback game, once it's over, back, they were good. And people, yeah, right. Good night, Rachel. We're about done here anyway. We're going to get this in the hour. Not all Sonics, Alvie. The Sonic ditch one. Oh, I got you. Now multiply that factor of 200. Maybe more. Let's do the math. 200. How many people to Razorback Stadium hold? Oh, Kathy, Caleb got baptized. I got it on camera. It's awesome. I was in tears watching my cousin get baptized. It was amazing. I wish his dad was alive to see it. Sorry, I'm carrying on a private conversation with Kathy right out in front of you guys, but we're celebrating recovery. I will have you all the times, because right now I don't have the times. I wasn't prepared for that, because we're going to do a couple of more of these. On that. Yeah, that is two stories I did want to talk about. That gun being found, I didn't have the details up there. That gun being found at the alternative school, and then a kid getting walked home from Sheridan Elementary. Kindergartner, first grader, like, didn't know. It's getting ridiculous. 15-year-old got a gun because he didn't want to hang out with, yeah, I understand. Anybody in recovery is a hero. Absolutely. Sorry, I can't math. It's all right. It's like a factor of 7. No, I think you were closer with your 200. Because if how many people to Razorback Stadium hold? If they're saying 8 million people are going to come here, I don't know. What? 76,000 is the capacity. So 10, 100 times. 100 times. About 125 times. Kathy is going on 20 years off drugs. Congratulations there. We do celebrate recovery there. So that is our news update. Because remember, I'm trying to keep the news updates to 1 hour. But here's the deal. You give me time to take a little break. We'll come back. We'll either sit down, relax. I'll take off this hoodie because it's getting warm in here again. And we'll sit and talk about anything you guys want to talk about. I guess we'll talk about the video I posted on the next one there. So thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't worry, we'll get all your questions asked and answered about the solar eclipse. Kathy, you have to go back and watch first part of this video. All that weed that ASP took off. And if you're an educator or you work for one of our schools in Saline County, will y'all do me a favor? Would y'all do some get right? Stop giving our kids tobacco. Stop supplying them with marijuana. Stop sleeping with them, and stop sexting them. And stop recording them when they're changing in the locker room. Please. I don't know why all that's got to be happening in the Saline County area. If y'all just stop that on behalf of every parent and every resident, if y'all just get y'all some act right, if you have any kind of attraction to that age group, time for you to move at all. If you find yourself saying that 17-year-old looks hot and you might only be 22, 23 yourself, that's still inappropriate for you, even though it's 17 and the 23-year-old's legal. Time to get another job. We can't have you in our schools. So that's what I wanted to say with that. All right, guys. Alexa's telling me my 1 hour is up. So I will come back on probably 15 to 30 minutes and we'll chat. Do me a huge favor, hit share on this video. And if you haven't ever yet, if you would consider becoming a paid subscriber, you get one of those green badges right there. It's $4.99 a month. You can cancel anytime. You get an exclusive group where I do post things, not as much as I should. You get lots of other little benefits too. Your notifications pop up, and they definitely tell me when one of y'all make a comment. They'll flag it 2 or 3 different ways. Plus, you get the ability to ask questions, and I'll post a lot of police reports, and sometimes you get to see videos I won't show to the general public that might be a little bit more graphic than what I show on my page. We'll show them in the subscriber group. That includes body camera footage and things like that. So, and this year we're really going to work on cranking more out of that. But what if I'm 40 and I think 28 is hot? That's fine as long as you're not a teacher, James. What I said, if you're 24 and you're finding that 17-year-old attractive, it's not against the law, but it's against the law if you're an educator or if you work in that school. So we just need to leave you to school. That's what you need to do. You just need to quit and you need to get another profession. You're fine, James. I'm okay with you dating however. I mean, I prefer you date someone 21 and up, but I'm completely okay with you dating someone. To me, it's because they're educator. I'm going. You're not making me keep past this hour. For real, thanks for hanging out. Do me a huge favor. Hit share on this video. Tune back in just a few more minutes, and we'll chat some more. James, I hope you come back on as well. It's Alvie from Just Alvie News, reminding you to always make good choices. Alexa! She can't hear me from in here.